if she was dead before she entered the water, what would you expect to find in the lungs upon autopsy?
You would not see that same, it's different. A living person will inhale water. They'll swallow it
Right.
and inhale it.
Mm-hmm.
A dead person will not. But will water seep in? And yeah, eventually.
So that was the huge question, and I thank you. And I don't mean to cut you off, Barbara. Keep that thought, because a lot of people were thinking that, well, that's the answer. If she has water in her lungs and she was alive when she went into that water, and I was thinking, just as a layman's person, you know, somebody that doesn't know anything about your field, I was thinking, well, if a body is there, wouldn't water slowly go down into the lungs? Could you talk just about that, Barbara?
Sure. I have 2 weeks in the water. There's no reason that water would not enter in through the nostrils, through the mouth. And would there be more water or less water? That's beyond my pay grade. But no, of course, I think a body in the water that was already dead would become fully waterlogged.
But would there be a difference between a person who was alive and a person who was already deceased that was just discarded into the water? And I hate to use that term, but you know, we got that. We had that a lot in the New York City Police Department, where we'd find a body floating in the East River, and it was dumped in there after being shot or stabbed or whatever the case may be. But water will seep in. But is there a difference? Is what I'm trying to differentiate here. If it's someone gasping for water, would that be an indicator when you conducted this, when an autopsy is conducted?
You know, the fact that she's in there 2 weeks kind of throws it all off. For instance, I would say that let's just look at it from a common sense perspective. A living person who is drowning, they not only inhale lots of water, but they swallow water as well. It's like a reflex. So their stomach will have a good deal of water in it. So let's say that person was pulled out of the water and immediately autopsied within 12, 24 hours. They would see lots of water in the stomach, lots of lung changes, the alveolar changes in the electrolytes that represent drowning. But if you take the same case, take a person who goes in who's already deceased, someone's shot, thrown in the water, and retrieved very quickly, I don't think you're going to see as much water in the stomach because they're not swallowing it. Is it seeping in? Yes. But how much is absorbed? How much seeps in? How much time does it take? I think that's going to be thrown off to hell with a case like this.